Hey, everybody, this is Troy Alexander. Listen, I'm excited to be back one more time with you right here on Hamilton Radio. This is Inspiration with Troy Alexander, and I am just thrilled about what has taken place since 2 weeks ago. I missed you all. I wasn't here last week. It was a holiday, but I couldn't. But I'm telling you, I'm back again, Ruben. I'm excited tonight about everything that is taking place right now. Listen, from the last time I was on the show, I can't even begin to tell you what has transpired. But every week we come on here to encourage you to dream, to take that step and walk with purpose into your destiny. I'm telling you right now, there's so much more that's in store for your life. It's waiting for you right now. And I'm telling you, all you got to do is get up and go get it. But I'm telling you, I'm so excited about what has transpired. Listen, Ruben, before I even get to that, listen, just a few things. I've said before, if you want to advertise on the show, email me at iaminspiredtroy@gmail.com. If you want to come and watch the show live in the studio, listen, email me, iaminspiredtroy@gmail.com. All it takes, Ruben, is an email. It don't take a whole, but it takes you to get up and say, I want something more than what I already got right now. And I'm telling you right now, all that's right. All you got to do is follow us on Facebook, Troy Alexander. Follow us on Instagram, Pick by Design. Y'all know I take pictures, right? So listen, follow me. I'm telling you right now, there's so much more that's in store for your life right now. That some stuff that you can't even see right now. But all it takes for you is to go ahead and knock on the door. Then somebody just may answer, and then you're gonna get to the place where you're gonna be able to create your own door. I'm telling you right now, and bring somebody with you. Every week I tell you, every blessing that I've been blessed with, I'm going to bless somebody else with it. And I am declared right now, there's something greater in store for your life. Ruben, listen, we had in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, we had a mentoring at the mall, Ruben. It was phenomenal. We had two people come, and we had a young lady, 14, and an adult that I knew. We came and talked about goals and purpose and vision and gave them tips on what to do next. I'm telling you, it was phenomenal. We sat there in the food court, Ruben, and we just poured into each other some greatness about what to do and to let them know, listen, it's not over. There's so much more. And I said, I'm going to give everything that I've learned, every experience that I've had, I'm going to share it. Why? Because I love to see people rise. I love to see people grow into their destiny. It was phenomenal, Ruben. I can't even tell you. Then on Saturday, Ruben, was the launch of our community-wide step team. Ruben, it was, I'm telling you, we had about 4 or 5 people show up. We got about 3, 4, 5 more that's waiting in the wings that's coming because they couldn't make it. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. This step team, y'all, it's community-wide, all ages, all levels of experience, but it's more than just step. But it's an opportunity to come together with something positive, to upbuild and say, you know what, we in this together. I told Ruben with Hamilton Radio, listen, we're going to grow together, we're going to cry together, we're going to get there together. And I'm telling you right now, it's amazing what is happening at Hamilton Radio. But not only that, Ruben, listen, I had the launch of my third book, Ruben. My third book. I'm so excited. Yes, I am what God said I am. It's right here. Listen, I just ordered our first shipment to come in, and I'm telling you right now, it's I am what God said I am, volume 2. It has 100 writings. Every morning, Ruben, I get up and the Lord just pours into me, and I'll share some encouraging words on Facebook. Took 100 of those and put them in the book, volume 2. The first one I did, volume 1, had 50 writings in it, but this one has 100. Listen, go to Amazon.com and then search I Am What God Said I Am, volume 2. M. Troy Alexander. I'm telling you right now, $14.95, Ruben. Just $14.95. But I'm telling you right now, we getting ready to have a book signing also, Ruben. Yes, me and my mother are going to be having a book signing. I believe it's, I want to say March 16th. Yes, from 11 to 3 o'clock at the Jesus Book and Gift Store in Island, New Jersey. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. Me and my mother. Listen, who could could act with something better than to be with my mother, who's also an author, and I'm going to be with her. She's going to be selling her books. I'm going to be doing my books, but we're going to be there together. I'm telling you right now, there is nothing too hard for you to do. Listen, if you want to be an author, you can be an author. You want to be a writer, you can be whatever you want to do. CEO, Fortune 500, whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. And I'm telling you right now, Ruben, I'm just so excited about this launch of this third book because the words are so powerful. I'm telling you, I get up and God just drops words in my spirit to type. So I get up every morning at I got a prayer thing going on, so I get up at like 5:20, but between 5:30 and 6 a.m. every morning, the words just come and I just begin to type. So I'm telling you, this book will encourage anybody. Give it as a gift to somebody. Encourage somebody. But I'm telling you right now, I will be in person March 16th at the Jesus Book and Gift Store in Island, New Jersey. I'm telling you right now. So make sure you show up between 11 and 3 p.m. Then, Ruben, oh my goodness. Listen, we're getting ready to do an encore performance of the gospel play Rapture, Ruben. Yeah, it's coming back February 9th at the Community Church of Island, 15 Montague Avenue in Island, New Jersey. I'm telling you, my mother's the playwright as well, and we're coming back again. Yes, I'm in the play. I'm acting and I'm singing. I don't, but I'm telling you right now, all I said is that don't you let fear hold you back. You cannot allow fear and uncertainty to hold you back. I'm not the best actor. I'm not the best singer. But whatever gift that I've been blessed to have, I'm going to use it to the best of my ability. And I'm telling you right now, give the best that you got. And then as you continue to do that, you'll grow more and more into it. Why? Because it's something that's got to be pressing down inside of you. And I'm telling you right now, I got so much more that's happening. February 16th, Ruben, listen, New York Fashion Week. I'm getting ready to shoot again for New York Fashion Week for SM Global Catwalk. And I'm telling you right now, this will be, I have to say, this is going to be my last show as the director of photography for SM Global Catwalk. So it's really a surreal moment. I'm excited. I'm thankful to Samina Mugal for giving me all the opportunity, and my brother Edwin Shuline, thank you so much. It's been wonderful, but I'm telling you right now, February 16th, I will be in New York for New York Fashion Week, taking pictures. Yes, I love taking pictures. And I got more, Ruben. More. So much has happened in the last 2 weeks. Listen, I'm telling you right now, you don't have to wait on that to do this. I'm telling you, whatever is in your hands, do it with the best of what you got to do. If it's on, listen, every sentence I said start with one letter, Ruben. Listen, you got to start somewhere. And I'm telling you right now, listen, if you know any a cappella groups, Ruben, if you know any groups that sing a cappella, on my Facebook page, listen, I got a flyer up there. It's all you got to do is send in an original song. Don't matter how long it is, but an original song and email me. It's on the flyer. You can email it to calltoinspire@aol.com. You can email it to m.troyalexander@yahoo.com. You can email it to IamInspiredTroy@gmail.com. Just send it to me. And I'm telling you right now, the top 3 groups are going to come here, Ruben, to Hamilton and perform live on our show. I'm telling you, what an opportunity. And then the group that gets the most likes on the Facebook page will have an opportunity to have a recording at a studio that a friend of mine owns. I'm telling you, listen, you cannot, all I'm trying to do is give opportunity to everybody, every gift, every talent that you have. And listen, I got something else that's coming up, Ruben. I am starting a monthly breakfast Bible club. Oh, my goodness. Yes, a monthly breakfast Bible club. Listen, the first one is March 2nd from 9:30 to 11 a.m. It's going to be at the E Hotel in Edison, New Jersey. I'm telling you, 3050, I believe it is, Woodbridge Avenue. But it's on my Facebook page. If you need more information, contact me. I'll send you the flyer. But every month, we're going to come together for $10, Ruben. $10, you get a buffet breakfast and be able to come and fellowship. And we're going to be talking about, I believe it's Hebrews chapter 13. But I'm telling you right now, to inspire all of us, to encourage all of us, to let us know that it's not over, that what God has for you is for you. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be amazing and awesome and exciting. One last thing. No, I'm sorry. 3 last things real quick. So much. Listen, I'm telling you right now, as long as you keep moving into what your calling and purpose is, I'm telling you, doors will open. there would be people that would be like, listen, come. I want you to do this. I'm telling you right now, but you got to get up and not allow fear or doubt or anything to hold you back. As a matter of fact, you can't let your past hold you back. I'm going to say that again, Ruben. Don't let your past, what happened yesterday or what happened last year, don't let that hold you back from what God has for you right now. I'm telling you right now, it is so important that you hold on because there's so much in you. There's greatness in you right now. And listen, listen, I need you to mark your calendars. April 27th. Oh, Ruben. It's our second motivational and networking event. Yes. From 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. at the Community Church of Island. Listen, the GPS address is 25 Brown Avenue in Island, New Jersey. $5 for ages 17 and under, $10 for ages 18 and up. Listen, continental breakfast, but you're going to have motivational word by myself. We're going to have some awesome young people come and share some talent, some dance, and some other stuff that they're going to be doing. We have an honoree that's going to be taking place. They're going to give an award. But I'm telling you, we're going to be interviewing Dominique and Zuri. Do you remember them, Ruben? The little girl, 5 years old, that had her own business. They're coming to our event on April 27th. You get a chance to meet them. I'm telling you, they have their own lip balm company. Yes, the chapstick. I'm telling you, 5 years old, along with her mother. I'm telling you, and we have another guest that's on the horizon. You don't want to miss that, April 27th. 9:30 to 11:30 at the Community Church of Island. Listen, connect with me. You must RSVP because I got to make sure I got enough room for everybody. So make sure, if you want to come, make sure you contact me, all right? Again, I am inspiredtroy@gmail.com, and all the information is on our Facebook page. I got two more things before we get to our guests because I want to do at least 1 or 2 points of purpose. Listen, September 21st, Ruben, I need y'all to hold that date for me. If you love animals, oh my good, listen, if you love dogs, I'm telling you, we got an amazing event that we're getting ready for. September 21st, 12 to 4. I'm signing the contract this week, Ruben. I'm signing the contract. And I'm telling you right now. You'll learn more about that. But I'm telling you, every opportunity, every door, there's a door waiting for you right now. And I'm telling you right now, I need you to know that. I need you to know that there's something more. And you got to want something more, something greater that's destined for your life. I'm telling you, there's some things, but you got to go get it. It's waiting for you. It's got your name on it. But you got to get up and go get it. Whatever the business, the CEO position, whatever it is, it has your name on it. And I got one more thing I got to say before I do a point of purpose, before I go into our wonderful guest that's about to call in about 4 or 5 minutes. Listen, Shop, Sell, Strut. I am the lead photographer for Shop, Sell, Strut with Alyssa Lego and Amanda Wiskowski. Listen, for autism, we are having an amazing event on May 19th at 12 o'clock at I Play America in Freehold. Oh, my goodness. Listen, I need you all. Connect with me. Again, if you can make it out, but if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to be a vendor, if you want to be a photographer, listen, come and be with us in the press pit. I'm telling you, email me, connect with me. It's going to be an amazing event to support those that are on the autism spectrum. But it's amazing right now what's happening with Shop, Sell, Strut. So I need you to follow them on Facebook, follow them on Instagram, and connect with me. I'm telling you, I will give you the website and the link and all the connections, but I need you to follow me, Shop, Sell, Strut. Follow that. It's an honor to be a part of that. All right, y'all, here we go. Listen, if you want to call into the show, 609-807-2492, 609-807-2492. I got a couple points of purpose, y'all. Yes, I do. But before I get there, oh, my, Ruben, there's so much happening, Ruben, from the last time that we was here, Ruben. Listen. You all see the bow tie right here? My wife made this bow tie, y'all. Now you may not see it too much, but yeah, just scroll up, or you know how y'all make the screen a little bigger. But my wife made this bow tie, and I'm telling you right now, she's an amazing artist. She's a stylist. Listen, if you know anybody that needs a stylist, I'm telling you right now, I need y'all to connect with me so I can connect them with her. Because she is an amazing stylist. Ruben, I've been trying to get her to style somebody famous on the runway. If you know somebody famous, I'm telling you, if anybody know Fashion Police, you know how they got that show that be talking about the wardrobe. Listen, my wife, her styling of anybody, it's gonna be at the top of the list. So I just want to give a shout out to my wife. I love you. I thank you so much. But I'm telling you, she makes bow ties, full outfits for people. I'm telling you. So you make sure you connect with her. She is Lydia Seller of Purple. So find her on Instagram. If you can't find her, contact me. I'll put you in contact with her. But really quick, a point of purpose. I just put it up this morning, Ruben. Surround yourself with people that have reached where you are trying to go. I need you to surround yourself with people that have reached a place where you're trying to go, because they already have the experience and the knowledge and the know-how of how to get to across that mountain or across that river or across that bridge. So I need you to spend your time. Be careful who you keep your company with. And I'm telling you, I'm trying to connect with billionaires because that's what I'm going to be. I read about them. I study them. I watch them. I watch the bio because I know one day that there's going to be an ability in my life that I'm going to be a billionaire. I've already said it. I've already declared it. We have an I am segment on this show where we declare, so we open our mouth. Open your mouth. And I need you to declare it right now. Whatever it is that you are claiming, that you are speaking into existence, I need you to open your mouth right now. Listen, whoever thought that I would be here, Ruben, having my own radio show with my name on it? Whoever thought about that? But I'm telling you, it's real. And all I'm trying to do is bring everybody with me that I possibly can. I never saw this day, but the day showed up. Listen, you may not see it, but it's going to show up. But you got to open your mouth and speak it into existence. You got to declare something in your life. You got to want something more than what you got right now. Listen, I got one more thing that I got to tell you. Listen, the winds that are pushing you are just letting you know that it's time to fly. Listen, you feel the pressure. You feel something. All it's trying to let you know is that where you are can't contain the greatness that's within you. It's time to move, y'all. It's time to move. And I'm telling you, I am on the I don't know what it is about 2019, Ruben, but something has happened. Listen, I let some stuff go. I'm going to make it plain. I let some stuff go. And this was the year that I released it all. And I'm telling you, for some reason inside the door, the windows have opened up. And all these ideas are coming. Ruben, I'm working on 2 or 3 more ideas at the same time. But I'm telling you right now, this is not about me. This is about all of us getting together and getting ready to grow into something greater. We're getting ready for our caller that's getting ready to call in a moment. So as soon as she calls in, we're going to go forward. But I'm telling you right now, she's an amazing person. And once I'll tell you more about it. But listen, I need you to know that there's something more. This isn't just for me. Everybody has something that's destined for their life. And you got to know what your calling and purpose is. If you don't know, contact me. Let's have a conversation. Let's go to the mentoring at the mall session. I'm telling you right now, because everybody has something that's great in them. And it's got to have an opportunity. Listen, Ruben, I was so excited. John Ye Genesis, she came and sang at our benefit concert that we had in December. And from that concert, she got asked to sing at a wedding. Listen, all I'm telling you is you have to let people see who you are. I said it before. If they can't see you and they can't hear you, they can't find you. But I'm telling you right now, you have to make yourself visible. Make yourself visible. And listen, every week I say, listen, you can come on the show, watch it live here in the studio in Robbinsville, New Jersey. But so many people are just afraid to pick up the phone. So many people are afraid to take that step. But I'm telling you right now, you don't have to do this by yourself. I told you that I'm here to help you to get over there. Because listen, everybody needs somebody. All of us need somebody. But I'm telling you right now, it's amazing, and I'm excited about the next thing. What's your next thing? What's your next move? Yes, because there's a next move that's waiting for you. So, do we have the caller going, Ruben? All right, we're getting ready, y'all. We're getting ready. Yes, we are. We're getting ready for an amazing guest that's about to call in. And her name is CISELY. Martin Breeden. And I'm telling you right now, is he on the line, Ruben? Hi,
Hello.
Cicely. Hi. How are you?
Hello.
Hi, Cicely. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh my goodness, Lord. Listen, everybody. Listen, who I have on the call tonight, Cicely Martin Breeden. And listen, y'all, she is a playwright. She has a production company. She's a singer. She's an evangelist. And I don't know, she probably got about 5 or 6 more titles that I don't even know, but I'm telling you, she's a mother. I'm telling you, she is amazing. Welcome, Cicely. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you for having me. I play a mean tambourine now that you said it.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I got to have you come to a program and just play that tambourine. Listen,
Yes, I did.
I am. We are honored. I'm honored to have you on the show, and there's so much that I want to talk about because you are doing so many things and you've done so many amazing things, and I just want to talk a little bit about your journey because this platform here is just to encourage, to share the amazing journeys of others, to inspire other
Yes.
people to dream, take that step, and walk with purpose into their destiny. Now, listen, I understand that you have this production company, and what's the name of your company?
Leaping High Productions.
Leaping High Production. Listen, y'all, it's a faith-based theater company. Now, it was founded in 2011. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, listen, I need to know how did that come about? What was it that sparked you to create your own production company?
Well, let me just say, I had just recently, the story is not, it's a familiar story. I do tell it for the encouragement and inspiring of everyone that I come in contact with. I was working at at Newark Public Schools,
Hmm.
and it was at the time of the layoffs, and I got
Wow.
laid off in 2010. And prior to being laid off, doing I was a substance awareness coordinator in the school system, which means I taught the children, how not just to say no to drugs, but how to say no.
Right.
And I used theater, and I fell in love with theater. I was always in love with theater when I went to arts high school, and I just loved theater.
Wow.
And in 2011, and in 2010, when I was laid off, I'm like, Lord, what am I going to do? I was at a crossroads. I didn't know what to do because I wasn't getting hired in my current position that I had already held. And I was just like, I know I'm marketable,
Right, right. Yes, yes.
If you meet me, you'll hire me if you meet me.
Right, right.
And but God blocked it, and He said it's in your hands. And I was looking
Wow.
in my hands, and I didn't have anything in my hands. And God took me back to a production that I was writing in 2003 that was
Wow.
entitled "Let It Go." And I went back to that production, and I finished it, and I was trying to get it on stage, and it was so hard for somebody to produce it for me that God gave me the spirit to produce it myself.
Wow. Listen, that is
Yeah.
amazing. I gotta ask you. So wait. So you're telling me that it was through a layoff that this
It
production company was produced?
got through a layoff where I thought I had lost it all.
Wow.
God came and gave an increase.
Wow. And he told you it was in your hands.
It was in my hands.
Listen, I'm telling you, I just before you came on the show, Cicely, I told listen, it's in your hands. The power, the ability is in you already. Listen, but I gotta ask you this. Now, you said you went back to a script or something that you were writing back in 2003. Now, when did that begin? Because so many people say, well, I want to write, I love to write, but when did you find a love to write?
Well, when I was 9 years old, I was doing poetry, and I used to enter the poetry contest, and I
Wow.
began to win. So I was like, oh, this is what I like to do. And I,
Right.
I remember I had a poetry contest where I won first prize, and I couldn't go and get my prize because it was in California. And my
Okay.
mom said, I would love for you to go and get your reward, but we cannot go to California. And I remember them sending me the award, but me always saying, man, I want to go to California. And I just kept writing from there. I just kept writing. I said, one day I'm going to California. Now, that's not a big desire of mine that I'm older.
Right.
My desire is not to go to I'll take a trip now. If you're booking a trip, make sure you book me a seat.
All right. There you go. You're going to get your award. That's right.
I won't go get my award from when I was 9.
That's right.
That's
right. That's right. Because it's got your name on it.
Yes, I want my award.
Awesome. Listen, that is so phenomenal. And what I love about it is that what people need to understand is that you had now was the production Let It Go, was it complete back in 2003, or was it just in parts, or how did you leave it back then?
I left it back then because I got hired into the school system.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And once I got hired into the school system, I put it towards the back.
Wow.
I put it towards the back, and I continue. Let me just say this. Let It Go was birthed out of a place of hurt.
Wow.
I had some situations going on in my life, and time had passed. And the more I started talking, I was having a conversation with my sisters, and they were saying, there was something that we were talking about, we were discussing, and when I talked about it, they were like, "Oh man, that still hurts, huh?"
Wow.
And I didn't think that it still hurt until I realized that it still hurt.
Wow.
I began to write Let It Go.
Powerful.
And even when I put it on stage in 2012, I was still releasing it. Let It Go was initially for me.
Wow. That's powerful. That's powerful right there. And that's, you know what, because there's so many, CISELY, that are dealing with hurts and dealing with pain to the point where they're not able to overcome that. They stay in that place, but it sounds like what you're telling me is that the play allowed for an opportunity to express that and to let that out in a different way.
Exactly.
Wow, that's powerful. And I gotta say this because so many people, sit back and say, well, how did you get there, or how did you come across or through that? You're telling me that you began to write this in 2003, but it didn't hit the stage until 2012. Is that right?
Yes, until 2012.
So you're talking about 9 years later.
Yes.
9 years after you begin to write, did the production begin to manifest itself in the way that it was supposed to be, but it didn't happen until you got laid off?
It didn't happen until I got laid off. And you know what? Deliverance is in God's time.
Yes.
And sometimes we don't realize those things that are keeping us from reaching our full potential in Christ, and keeping us from reaching our full destiny until we sit. And that's why even during communion, the Bible says, let a man examine himself.
Yes,
and it shouldn't just be done at communion. You should always examine yourself.
Yes.
And sometimes we get into the rigmarole of life, as parents, as husbands and wives. I'm married. I've been married 22 years. I have 3 children.
Wonderful.
So, you get into the rhythm of life, and you don't have time to really sit and take time with your mental health.
Wow.
You don't have time to sit and say, why do I do that like that? And why do I do this like that? Why does that bother me? Why does this bother me?
Wow.
Why does that offend me? And we have to take time to examine ourselves so that we are not just going through the rhythms of being a Christian. Like, I was still in church. I was still on the praise team. I was still ministering. And all the while, there were some things that I was holding on to that weren't for my destiny, that I couldn't take into my future.
Yes. Oh my goodness. That right there, CISELY, again, you were holding on stuff that wasn't connected with what was trying to get you to the next level. I'm telling you that
to the next level.
That powerful.
I was prospering, Deacon. I was prospering. It wasn't that I was broke. It wasn't that my bank account was low. I was okay.
Yes. But
spiritually.
Yes. Powerful. Because you know what?
Yeah.
We see so many who seemingly are happy and as you said, prosperous on the outside, but the inside
Mm-hmm.
is broke. The inside is seeking more, and
It's seeking more.
that is so powerful. So I gotta ask you because you talked about being married and having 3 children and doing all that you do. How is it that you've found time to do all that you do? Again, you talked about again evangelism, production company. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you do so. How do you find time?
You know what? I still am still trying to to figure that out. I'm still trying to figure that out. I work a full-time job, but let me just say this: I thank God for my family.
Yes, yes.
You know, a lot of people they don't have the support of their family,
Hmm.
but I thank God for a supportive husband. My parents are supportive. My sisters are so supportive and have been a very big part of building this company because my mom will watch the kids. My husband, will do extra. Everybody would pitch in and they would help with my time. They
Wonderful.
help with my time. And I thank God for that. That everyone can't say that,
That's right.
you
That's so
know.
true. That's so true. Listen, everybody, we are talking to CISELY Martin Breeden right here, evangelist, production company owner, CEO, everything. I'm telling you right now, playwright. She's amazing. Listen, everybody, listen. She went from being laid off to getting this play, Let It Go off the ground, and it debuted in March of 2012 at the Newark Symphony Hall. That was a part of a Venues Theater Festival. And listen, they were in support of independent playwrights. But from being laid off, her show went to 3 sold out shows. Yes, three sold out,
Yes.
three sold out shows, and then went on a tour to New Jersey, of course, but Philly, Delaware, Maryland, North Carolina. Now, how in the world, Ruben, do you go from having starting to play 2003, then you go and do something for 9 years, then that's cut off, but then you start going back to what you did back then, and then it sells out, and then you go on tour. Now, Cicely, how does that
Yes.
happen?
You know what I think? Word of mouth. Cast members who had family members who said, "Hey, I want you to bring a
Wow.
production here. I want you to bring a production there. I mean, we will come if you build it. We will come." So, I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for word of mouth. Word of mouth is so much more than what
Yes.
we think it is.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
kind of it's better than any commercial you could ever pay for.
Wow.
Word of mouth means a lot,
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
and and that's why it behooves us to act right. And you are your own flyer.
Yes, you
You
are.
are your own promoter. Your character is everything. And I always
Yes.
say, if you see me out of order, come pull me to the side, bring a tissue because I may cry, but I want to be right. I want to be right.
Powerful. Listen, everybody, I got to tell you right now, if you want to call in and ask Cicely a question or myself, 609-807-2492. We have multiple lines. So 609-807-2492. Cicely, I got to ask you because we're talking like a production is like, just something that happens overnight. You got to tell me because again, I've been a part of, a play here or there, but not, but how how long did it take you actually to put it on stage? Like, because like, how many actors are you talking about? Like, I'm sure you got lighting, you got all, like, how involved is this? Because I know it's very involved.
It's very involved, and the blessing I had is that a lot of my actors they're not actors. They're people that I've spent time with, and I'm like, you know what? You should be on stage. You really you're hiding the
Right,
jewel,
right.
and they agree. So a lot of my cast members
Wow.
are also they have their own careers. They're entrepreneurs.
Awesome.
My sister is a first lady.
Yes.
My other sister has her own business. So one of the guys who's in our play, he has his own, seafood business. These are people that have their own lives, their own
Wow.
families, and they take time for the vision. And I'm just so honored. So that takes time. Getting their schedules together takes time, and then you got to plan those rehearsals.
Mm-hmm.
And then the musicians have their own lives, and so you have to work with the musicians at another time. And then it's the money. Lord help us with the money, Jesus. You got to pay the sound man, you got to pay
Yeah.
for the mics, and for me, it takes about a good 3 months, 4 months, maybe five to get a production on stage.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. And listen, we have so many people now watching live on Facebook and listening in as well on the phone. That's going to watch it later on YouTube. I got to ask you, like with so much involved and everything that goes into it, I can only imagine that there's some sacrifices that has to be made. Talk to me about
Yes.
sacrifices and involved in trying to get this wonderful production company and doing so many things that you're doing.
One sacrifice is discipline. You have to be disciplined, and
Yes.
I've learned how undisciplined I was when I tried to do my production. Because you as a mother, like you say, as a mother and a wife, you still want to not negate your responsibilities there. Um, so it's like, the sacrifice may be, me cooking on Tuesday so that they can eat on Wednesday so that I can have rehearsal, on Wednesday without
Right, right.
anybody starving. Then my two little ones act as well. So usually they're with me, but I have to make sure that academically they're straight. So,
Yes.
I get the oldest ones to tutor the next one, and then the middle one tutors the last one. It's just, it's preparing.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
preparing, and it's being disciplined.
I,
And
I
I'm
love it.
learning even now to be more disciplined.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, everybody, listen. Sister, listen, you have to prepare for what you're going to receive next. And that means that you got to do
You
some
have
stuff
to.
beforehand. And I'm telling you right now, it's out there, but and as you said, it's in our hands. Everything
It's in our
it's
hands.
in our hands. Use what you got. Listen, if you could listen, I've always told my sister, listen, if you only know one song, keep singing the one song till you learn another. But keep doing it and keep moving into your destiny. I'm telling you right now. So that is so wonderful and so powerful what you just said that sometimes you got to prepare Tuesday to get ready for Thursday. That's just awesome in terms of your preparation. So listen, I gotta ask you now. Now your plays, cause they have been. I've seen your plays, and they are very powerful. They're very moving. You have very talented individuals. Now, I don't know if I can be in your play or not, but but I'm
Yes,
just
you
saying,
can.
like, can anybody come and audition for you, or what is your process, or do you identify your own actors, or how does that process work?
I've gotten people that I've identified. I've gotten people that other people have identified. I have had people who inboxed me and said, "Hey, listen, I think I'm ready to take to the stage," and they really motivate my hands to move.
Wow,
I've had productions birthed out of people who said, "I want to act,"
wow,
because I could just see, where God wants me to do, what He wants me to do, and how He wants me to write. So I mean, I am open to all, and you could be in my. I saw you
no,
on
no,
stage.
no, yeah, but see, my lines were very, very short. See, I think I don't see your plays. All your actors got like 5 pages of lines. That's not
They
me.
do,
I'm not. Yes, yeah, I know they do. I'm not at that level. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So I'm gonna
but
stay
that's
in my
okay. I'll
lane.
meet you where you are. I'll
I'm,
meet you
I'm
where
gonna
you are.
stay.
They said,
I'm
man,
gonna stay.
he did them fireworks.
I'm gonna
He
stay
did
in my
that.
lane. I'm gonna say my 2 lines, and I'm gonna keep it moving. So I'm just saying. but that is so wonderful and so awesome. I'm so proud of all that you do. And again, like I said, you're an evangelist as well. I mean, so you go out. I mean, there's so much that's involved in preparation. And you talked
Mhm.
about the mental health and taking care of ourselves, and that is so powerful. I gotta ask you because I know people like you and people like me, all of us who are dreamers and who believe and so forth. Like sometimes it's just it's hard to contain us in one spot. I gotta ask you, do
Yes.
you have anything next that you're working on, or any dreams that you aspire that you have set in your vision at this time?
Well, right now, I also work at North Symphony Hall where I do
Yes,
community and children's theater.
yes.
So, we have our Black History program coming up on in February at the end of the month, the February 23rd, Saturday, February 23rd
Awesome.
at 2 p.m. It's going to either be 2 or 3 p.m. We're trying to see what's best. But that will be on Friday, February 23rd. And I have a big announcement that I'm going to share with you. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready, y'all. Yes.
You heard it first here. Now, 7 years ago was when I put Let It Go on stage, and this is our 7-year anniversary. And in the month of June, we're bringing Let It Go back for
Woo!
an anniversary show.
All right. Y'all heard it here live. Listen, Hamilton Radio, Inspiration with Troy Alexander is breaking barriers, Ruben. That is wonderful, Cicely. That is
Yes,
phenomenal. Well, you got to let me know the date and location and time and everything. I'm telling
I
you.
will. And your, I believe your goddaughter Alexis Morgan, she'll be joining us on stage. I'm
What?
plugging her.
You all right, Alexis? Listen, that's awesome. That is phenomenal.
Thank
I'm
you.
so proud of
Thank
you.
you.
So proud of you. That's amazing. And you said 7 years.
7 years. That was 7 years. And I thank God because even now, I'm still, every day we're letting things go,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm reminded to let it go, and not
Yes.
not so much thinking to forget about it because it becomes a testimony once you let it go. But a testimony, the thing about a testimony is that you're overcome by it. I don't have to tell things in the sadness and in the disappointment that once came with it, with the heartbreak that once came with it.
Yes.
But now I'm able to testify to the glory of God of how He kept my mind when I was in a low place, when I was
Wow.
in Lola, how He sustained me, and I am so happy and so free and just
Yes.
letting go is just deeper than just saying let it go, but it's
Right.
a movement, a spiritual movement.
Yes. 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 And I gotta ask, cause listen, cause see what happens is so many people want to understand they can get to a place, but they find it difficult to stay in that place. Because when they say Troy, you know what? You're always happy. You're always smiling. Well, for the most part, you're always like the same.
Yeah.
But how do you maintain when you got to the point where you said, you know what? I'm going to let it go. What did it take for you to be able to maintain at that level? Because not everybody can maintain at the level that they've reached.
Hmm.
How, what helps you to maintain at that level?
You know what? Let me and I'm a piggyback on something you said. You said that when you want to be somewhere, you hang around people
Yes.
that are doing what you want to do.
Yes.
And your company has so much to do with
It
your
does.
freedom. I'm
Yes.
talking about your spiritual freedom.
Wow.
Your company, sometimes I have to remind myself that I let things go. But then I set myself around people who also remind me that I let it go. Girl, you look so much better since you let that go. You look so much better since you released that thing.
Wow.
I mean, I have people around me that remind me of my deliverance.
Yes.
And I thank
Wow.
God for that. I
That's
thank God for that
powerful.
because I don't want to fall behind my deliverance. I don't want people to see something greater in me than I can see in myself.
Right.
And I'm telling you, you gotta pray, you gotta fast, you gotta lay before God. And I mean, you have to remind yourself that the God that has delivered you is still with you.
Wow. 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 You got to listen, I love that. I love how the company you keep. I'm telling you, it's powerful. Your company can help your
Yeah.
freedom even that much more. It helps to remind you. Listen, it's always important to remember where you came from. always important to remember and to keep
Absolutely.
and to keep that company.
Our inheritance,
Yes.
our inheritance is amongst those that are holy.
Yes. Yes. Listen, listen, girl, listen, we about to have church in here, but I'm telling you right now, it's so powerful to be able to the company that you keep. And that's why I encourage everybody, as I said earlier, listen, connect yourself with somebody that's going in the same direction, going higher.
Amen.
That's going to take you. I'm going to help you, and you're going to help me, but we're going to help each other get to
Amen.
another level. But that is so wonderful and so awesome.
Amen.
I love that word. I love that the power of and I tell it every week, Cicely, listen, we have a segment on this show called I Am Declaration. And every week we open our mouth and declare something. Open your mouth and declare something greater than what you got right now. There's power in what we say. There's power in the word that comes out of our mouth. So I'm so proud of you. So proud of you and all that God is doing in your life and so much more. Listen, everybody, I got to say this because some of y'all may know, like out there growing up, because all of us didn't grow up in the church. Now, I'm just saying, even so.
Right.
But, so I just want to tell you right now, if anybody know the Pointer Sisters, they don't have nothing on Cicely and her sisters. I'm just saying right now, they can say, but Cicely and her sisters, I'm telling you, if you want to sing in group. Invite them. I'm telling you, they can speak, preach, and sing. They can do the whole thing. But I'm telling you right now, you all are so amazing. I'm really just so gifted. And I got to ask you, because you sing so amazingly and so powerful, were you always able to sing as a child?
Yes, we were born. We were born singing.
Y'all must have came out the womb singing.
Yes. We were born. My older sister, she was tough on us too. She was making us get the right note. Oh, she would get so annoyed with us. But she made us sing. She made us sing. My father made us sing, but then she came and pulled the whip out. So.
Well, listen, I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to hear some people sing, now see, we can say sing. But when they really get to a certain note, we say sang. Like it's slang with it. I'm telling you, these women, they are. And what I love, and also too, what I love about you is your productions are so they're so at a level. Even your music. When I came and saw the play, I believe it was better. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
The music, and you write your own music?
I write my own songs, yep.
She writes her own songs, everybody. She writes her own songs. That's what I'm talking about, Cicely. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank God.
That is amazing. And so what I love about you, listen, if you want to connect with, how can people connect with you? If they have a young child or son or daughter or a niece or nephew that wants to get into acting or wants to get into, because I know you do some work, again, at the Newark Symphony Hall and you have this theater group, how can they contact you?
Well, they can find me on Facebook at Leaping High Productions. It's all together. Leaping High is all together. No spaces. Just like you have it in the,
yes.
this not down here. LEAPNHIGH Productions on Facebook. We're there. Leaping High Productions at gmail.com is my email.
Awesome.
You can find me at Cicely Martin BREDEN on Facebook. I got
right.
Messenger too. And also Newark Symphony Hall Children Performing Arts Academy / Community Theater.
Wow.
You can find me there. Listen, you can Google me.
Yes, Google. Yeah, you can Google Cicely. Yes, you can. Listen, when you get to the Google level, you don't reach the level, y'all. When you got to the Google level, you have reached the level. So, Ruben, we got to add that into her title at some point. But Leap in like Nancy, in high production. So make sure we got to change that on the screen. But listen, y'all, thank you. Listen, that's so wonderful, and I'm so excited for you. And listen, everybody, I need y'all to connect. Cicely is an amazing person, let alone playwright, let alone evangelist, let alone singer, but just an amazing person. And so I'm so honored to know you, Cicely. You are really, truly a blessing and just so amazing in all that you do. Listen, I guess I want to give a shout out because you're at the Faith Temple.
Yes, Faith Temple Baptist Church, Original Free Will Baptist Church.
With
My
Bishop Blue.
is Bishop Blue.
Yes.
And today is his birthday. Hey, Bishop. That's
Happy
my
birthday,
brother-in-law.
Bishop Blue. Wow, that's
Today
amazing.
is his birthday. Uh-huh.
That's amazing. Well, we wish happy birthday to Bishop Blue, and we want to give him just a shout out to the church and the Bishop Blue, because I'm telling you right now, it's just so amazing. I gotta ask you, we've got about 10 minutes left on the show. I need to ask you, what would you say to someone again who has that something in them, that aspiring, whether it's writing or acting or dancing or playing an instrument or whatever gift or talent, but they just feel they just don't have that opportunity or just don't have the courage or the confidence. What would you say to them to inspire them? Because this show is really all about trying to inspire everybody, especially our young people, to dream again, take that step and walk with purpose into their destiny. So what would you say to them to encourage them?
My thing would be to them it would be to create your platform.
Wow.
Create your platform. I went through not being hired. I went through sending out resumes and all of those things. You got to pray, seek God's face. If you feel like there's no doors opening for you, seek God's face and say, what do you want me to do?
Wow.
And I mean, let me tell you, God will begin to open doors for you. And nothing is not a talent that God would give you that He didn't want you to exhibit.
I know that's
He's
right.
He's not that kind of God.
I know that's right.
He wouldn't let you have the ability to sing and not give you a place to sing. He won't let you have the ability to write and no one wants to read it. He won't have for you to minister and dance and no one wants to see it. He's not that kind of God. Once He gives you something to do that everybody can't do, it means that He wants you to show forth His grace. And the Bible says every good and perfect gift comes from above. So as long as you're using your gifts for God, He will give you a platform. Do not stop.
Do not stop. And I love, create your own platform, y'all. Y'all heard it from the one and only phenomenal CISELY. I'm telling you right now, listen, and I tell them on this show, CISELY, if nobody don't invite you to come and sing, go on the street corner and start singing your song. Listen.
Elder, I done elevated you. You're an elder now.
Listen.
Yes.
Who? Me?
I done called you an elder.
No.
Yes.
No. Listen, I'm no elder. I'm no minister. I'm a deacon, but as a matter of fact, I'm brother. You know what? I'm just Troy. That's fine. I don't know. But listen,
I'm Sissy. I'm Cicely. But I'm telling you, it's the truth. I know a man who created his platform on the corner of downtown Newark, and he preached there every day.
Yes.
And I thank God for me seeing that as a child growing up. I said, you know what? That's why when the Bible says you ran a good race, but who did hinder you? The answer is always you.
Wow. That's right. And
no one should hinder you from doing what God told you to do.
I'm telling you right now, there is a door that's open that God has opened that no man can shut, but you got to get up and go through it.
You got to get up. You got to get up. Now, see, and let me say this before we run all the way out of time. I just want to say that I honor you, sir, and I look at what you're doing, and I honor your zeal and your ability to just minister to others, and I'm praying for you.
Thank you. And I so appreciate that. I was telling on the show earlier, CISELY, when I let this is the first year that I've let some stuff go. I was involved with so many things for about 30 years. Mm-hmm. 30 years. And this was the year I said, you know what? I'm going to let it all go. And when I let it all go, I'm telling you, it's like the floodgates opened up where God is just dropping ideas in my mind, like almost every day, like every moment. And I can't write it down fast enough. And so people are seeing things that are going forth now. I'm advertising events and things, but it's things that are just happening. Like it hit me in one day, and that night the flyer's already done. I mean, but
Right.
so all I'm trying to do is all I want to be, and I tell Ruben and everybody is an example that listen,
Mm-hmm.
this little boy had a stuttering problem so bad that he didn't know he could get a job, could live in life. So now I got a platform that God opened up the door that I can talk to the world and have a confidence to say, listen, it's not what's happening back then. There's something that's greater that's going to take place in your life, but you got to know and listen. You're not in this by yourself. If I said, listen, if you need somebody to go, I'm here to help you because I used to be that way. I used to live in my past,
Right.
but I said I had
Right.
to let go my past because I know my future. There's something greater destined for my life. And I told that to Ruben and
Amen.
Hamilton Radio. And every time I speak, I declare it with authority and with power because somebody got to know and not only know it, Cicely, but be able to see a difference. And all I'm trying to do, and I thank you for your prayers, but all I'm trying to do is be a difference. I never thought about New York Fashion Week, but the door opened up. It was through the word that
Amen.
God was, but all of these things, it's just saying, you know what? If this can happen in Troy's life through prayer and trusting and believing, listen, it can happen for you too. Because I'm nobody.
Amen.
I'm just Troy. I don't have experience in radio. I never did radio before, but come this May, Ruben, it'll be 1 year. I'm telling you right now, I'm getting ready.
Amen.
Cicely, I'm getting ready for the celebration. Yes, Ruben, I'm getting ready for the 1 year celebration. I'm telling you, but it's about an expectation, and I'm so thankful for you. I thank you for your words of encouragement, your inspiration of who you are, and I thank you. And I'm so excited for you because there's so much more in store for you that I'm telling you, you can't even see right now. There's some things
Thank God.
that's gonna be
Thank
revealed.
God.
I'm telling you, and I said earlier, sometimes we feel the winds of pressure of things that are coming up against us because it's trying to let us know it's time to fly, it's time to move, it's time to. And so I'm just so excited about this platform and just everything that's happened. I thank you, Cicely. Do you have anything else you want to say? Anything else? Hope I was encouraging to you, and you were because you sure was encouraging to me and everybody on the show. So I thank you so much. Do you have anything else you want to say to us and to the audience?
I'm coming back. I'm going to come back. You see that blue chair next to you? That's going to be my chair. Because I
Yes.
want the experience of being there. I want
Oh
to
my!
be
I'm
rooted.
telling you, it's a different experience when you're here in the studio. It really is.
Yes.
But I
I
thank.
just want to say to everyone that's listening, so to be encouraged, to get in a place where everyone around you has your destiny in mind,
Yes.
and that can be. There's some people that are out there that are prepared to support you and to push you and to
Yes.
encourage you and read Acts 4:32. Read it on your own time and set
Powerful.
yourself around people that have all things common.
Yes.
Acts 4:32.
Cicely, I got to applaud you. I'm telling you, thank you. Listen, you have been amazing, and I so appreciate you. And I'm telling you right now, Ruben, we're gonna get ready to Google Cicely. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so many hits coming up. She's gonna have a whole 500 pages of stuff. But we're so excited about you and about what God is doing in your life, Cicely, and your family and your sisters and just everything. So we wish you continued blessings, and we know that it's already done. My thing is right now, I say tell the Lord thank you because it's already done. So I'm so
Thank you,
grateful
Lord.
for you and so appreciate you. Thank you, Cicely. I thank you so much for
Thank
being on our show.
you.
And we're definitely gonna have you here live. I got to get you here live because I got to get your autograph and I got to get a picture with you. All right.
Okay, all right.
All right. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
All right now, peace.
Bye bye. Listen, everybody, I'm telling you right now, that was the amazing sister, Martin Breeden, and she is an amazing person. So I need you to connect with her. Again, I don't recommend too many different, but I'm telling you, I need you to recommend, follow her. Again, Leaping High Productions right now. She's doing amazing work at Newark Symphony Hall. You can contact to follow her. Again, you want your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your brother, your sister to be a part of something positive, contact her. I'm telling you right now, it's amazing. So Before I get ready to leave the show, how much time I got left, Ruben? All right. Listen, before I get ready to let you go, I got to go back. Listen, we got so many amazing things that's coming up, but I really do need you all to come out and support. It's an amazing event. Again, as I said earlier, April 27th, motivational and networking session. I'm going to be sharing a motivational word. We're going to be honoring an amazing young lady who has also a youth workshop as well. She's an international model of the year and just so many things that she's doing. We have some amazing talent that's going to be there. Again, April 27th, 9:30 to 11:30 at the Community Church of Island, 15 Montague Avenue in Island, New Jersey. But again, the GPS is 25 Brown Avenue, and you'll see the church parking lot on the street, on the left rather. So again, I'll tell you right now, so if you can make it out on that day, again, a gospel play about the rapture, again, February 9th, also at the Community Church of Island at 12 p.m. noon. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. Encore performance. Again, we got a book signing. Yes, we do. March 16th. Yes, we do. 11 to 3. Me and my mother at the Jesus Book and Gift Store in Islip, New Jersey. Listen, I'm telling you right now, there's so much coming up. But again, I need you. This book right here, I Am What God Said I Am, Volume 2. Amazon. You can buy it on Amazon.com and just search I Am What God Said I Am, Volume 2. I have already declared that this book will be a #1 bestseller. I've already declared that it was to inspire and uplift and to encourage and let everybody know, listen, it's not over. There's something more that's destined for your life. It may look like it's just not going to work. I'm telling you, my life, I wasn't supposed to be here at birth. It was supposed to be something wrong with either me or my mother from birth. We wasn't supposed to, but we're here today. And I'm telling you, if you are watching this and you are hearing this, listen, yesterday didn't take you out. Last year didn't take you, still here. You're here for a purpose. And I'm telling you right now, you got to know that. And once you get to know that, it don't matter what you hear or what somebody shows you. You know there's something more destined for your life. So I'm telling you right now, I'm excited about this book. I'm excited about the next event. I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm excited when I get home. I'm expecting something when I get home, y'all. I'm expecting an email or a phone call or something to show up. I'm telling you right now, every day is a day of expectation. And I believe it right now. So I encourage you. This show every week, every Monday from 8 to 9 o'clock, we're here to inspire and to encourage you and to let you know it's not over. There's something more destined for your life. How we doing, Ruben? Because I don't want to go over too much, but I'm telling you right now. One more minute. I'm telling you, everybody. But again, Inspiration with Troy Alexander. Keep following us. Please share this. Let your friends, let your family know. Every Monday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here, Eastern Standard Time on Hamilton Radio. We're getting ready to expand to a bigger place. Hamilton Radio is getting ready to expand to a bigger place. I'm telling you right now, there's so much more in store, but you got to get up and you got to go knock on the door. And I declare right now that you're going to have the ability to create your own door and bring somebody else in with you. So thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful show. Thank you, CISELY. We appreciate you. And again, I'll see you next Monday, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock right here on Hamilton Radio. Have a good night. This is Troy Alexander.